It all began when Blackbeard kidnapped Koby in Chapter 1059. In Chapter 1080 on Hachinosu, several pirates report that Koby has escaped prison and is now running free. Several of them are thrilled by this revelation, as Koby has a rather high bounty placed on him by Cross Guild for a marine ranked captain, 5 stars, 1 star equals 1 treasure chest of loot. Suddenly, the skull rock face starts speaking, saying that it is sensing a tickle on the left side of its chest, which is where they all keep their slaves. The pirates realize all of their slaves are trying to flee, but are told that they need to be kept alive or Blackbeard will be informed. The voice, as it turns out, belongs to Avalo Pizarro, who has consumed the Shima Shima no Mi, meaning he can now merge with the island itself, allowing him to see, feel, and hear everything that transpires on the island. Koby quickly realizes that his and the other slaves' positions have been revealed, so to protect everyone, he offers himself up as a decoy to keep the heat off the others. Shiryu, who was with Pizarro, points out that he could just catch Koby and the slaves all by himself since he has merged with Hachinosu, but Pizarro refuses, telling Shiryu that Blackbeard gets mad at him for causing too much damage. Vasco Shot asks if he can handle the situation then, as he too has eaten a devil fruit, the Gabu Gabu no Mi, which lets him manipulate alcohol. However, because of that, Shot's idea is that he sets the town on fire so they have nowhere to run, resulting in Pizarro scolding him and telling him that that would also upset Blackbeard, especially since they just finished repairing the damage from the Rocky Port incident. Shot, at least, points out he would be more careful than Sanyuan Wolf due to his size, as he has consumed the Deka Deka no Mi, which allows him to enlarge his already giant body. Koby's plan works and he starts being chased by pirates, though he realizes that escaping on foot will be impossible, but thinks it is worth it for the sake of the others. In a flashback, it is revealed that the reason Blackbeard kidnapped Koby was so he could use him as a bargaining chip. He came up with a plan where he would have Hachinosu recognized as a full-fledged nation, by the blessing of the world government, and become its king, and in exchange, Blackbeard will return Koby to them unscathed and with grace. Koby calls his plan insane and that he is wasting his time with him since he is a member of Sword. When Blackbeard questions what that is, Kuzan, who is present with him, informs him what Sword really is. According to Kuzan, Marines affiliated with Sword are not recognized as such on paper. Koby and the other members have surrendered their Marine codes, and since they have resigned their commission, they can operate without certain protocols holding them back, such as being able to pick a fight with an emperor without authorization. He also reveals that the world government can disavow members of Sword at any point in time, meaning that an attempt to use Koby as leverage would be a moot point, for the Marines could very easily sever all responsibilities and ties they have with Koby. Though Blackbeard understands and is even impressed of this new knowledge, he refuses to change his mind about his plan, confident that Koby's status as a hero would mean the world government would not cut him loose, or the public will be enraged. He even says that if things go south for him, he will do significant damage to the world government's reputation, and as insurance, he'll have Koby's captivity publicly leaked so neither Navy nor government could deny that fact. Until then, he wanted Koby locked up. As Koby continues to be chased, he remembers how Perona was the one who freed him in return for his help freeing Gecko Moria, who was also imprisoned. He then hears an explosion and learns that Marines are on the island, though he humbly believes they did not come just for him. The attacking Marines prove to be very strong, with one of them getting his head chopped off only to reveal that he is made of clay, and therefore impervious. On top of that, some of the buildings start moving, which several pirates see as the result of a woman named Kujaku, a Marine Rear Admiral and the granddaughter of Great Staff Officer Suru, who ate the Muchi Muchi no Mi, which lets her tame anything she whips including inanimate objects. Koby is ultimately cornered, but when the pirates try to shoot him, their gunpowder explodes into flowers. Several of them realize they are Drive, Vegapunk's GP flowers, and the one responsible was Hibari, a sniper. She contacts Prince Groose, who has eaten the Gunyo Gunyo no Mi that allows him to manipulate clay, hence the clay soldiers, and he informs her that both he and Kujaku have the situation under control. By this point, several pirates have been trapped by the buildings Kujaku forced to move and surround. With no means to escape, a marine ship launches itself high into the air, commanded by Monkey D. Garp. Garp jumps off the ship and completely decimates the pirates with his galaxy impact attack, calling it retribution for kidnapping his irreplaceable protege, who he considers the future of the Marines. Garp lands on the island and Prince Groose uses his devil fruit powers to cushion Garp's ship's fall. He tells the pirates that if they so much as blink, he will hurt them bad, only to see that everyone was already unconscious. He comments that he feels he has lost his touch, which leaves the other pirates incredulous after all the damage he caused. He sees Koby and Hibari run to him as Helmeppo cries tears of joy that Koby is okay. However, Hibari is suddenly frozen solid, courtesy of Kuzan, who is revealed to be the 10th Titanic captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. Koby begs for Kuzan to thaw out Hibari, but he refuses, saying that it would look bad for them if Koby escaped while Blackbeard was away. As it turns out, roughly a year after Kuzan's battle with Sakazuki for the position of Fleet Admiral on Punk Hazard, the Blackbeard Pirates crossed paths with Kuzan drinking in a bar. Blackbeard asks Kuzan why he froze his crew, including the massive Sanyuan wolf, before demanding he undo it, but Kuzan tells him to calm down while warning him not to use the Gura Gura no Mi and risk shattering his frozen crew. Kuzan says his crew were the ones who decided to pick a fight with him. Eventually, the former admiral does thaw everyone out and he ends up having a drink with Blackbeard and his crew as he talks about his battle against Akainu, showing off the loss of his left leg that he regularly has to replace using the he no Mi, while commenting that though Akainu was not as badly injured, he was not completely unscathed either. At one point, Katerina Devon asks Kuzan if he knows anything about the man marked by flames. When Kuzan inquires what she means, Jesus Burgess tells him about the road poneglyphs and how Kato and Big Mom are known to have one each. However, they do not know the location of the other two but heard a rumor that the man marked by flames has one. Kuzan jokingly says he is the one they are talking about. However, neither of them believes him, and Lafitte says that this man sails a pitch-black ship and anyone who sails close to him gets swallowed up by a whirlpool. Shiryu believes the man works for the world government, reasoning that they would want to hide one of the road poneglyphs to prevent other pirates from finding the One Piece. Kuzan tells the Blackbeard Pirates that the poneglyphs only give him bitter memories, though he says he did not see a red poneglyph on Ohara. He mainly remembers his friend and Nico Robin, and how he chose to take fate into his own hands. The others are not moved by Kuzan's sob story as Lafitte asks Blackbeard if they should kill him and take his devil fruit for themselves. Kuzan hears this and gets angry, but Blackbeard tells him that he has no intention of doing so. In fact, he wants Kuzan to join his crew. Kuzan refuses to join up at first, but Blackbeard points out that he considers his pirate crew a gang of people looking out for their own interests. Besides, he does not work for the world government anymore, so he can do whatever he wants. In the present, Garp demands Kuzan thaw out Hibari, but he tells him that he has always admired how direct Garp is, and it is because of that he wants to do things on his own terms. He asks if Garp can seriously kill his former #1 protege to save his new favorite as he freezes him with Ice Ball, but Garp breaks out and reminds Kuzan that he taught him to live in the now. He then tells Kuzan that only weaklings lose their way as he grabs him by the face and slams him through the ground with a move called Blue Hole. Meanwhile, on Winter Island, Blackbeard has defeated Trafalgar Law and destroyed the Polar Tang. He tells Law that the pirates whose hearts he stole at Rocky Port, to join the 7 warlords, are still on Hachinosu and he should probably kill him and bring his heart there as a trophy. As Teach debates on what to do once he has the Op no Mi, Beppo attacks him in his Sulong form, which he was able to assume outside of a full moon thanks to a special drug Chopper gave him. He buys himself enough time to grab Law and jump into the ocean, but Law tells him to go back for the crew. Beppo tells him that he cannot do so, but he has faith they will survive as he desperately begs his captain not to die. The narration then declares that the Heart Pirates were soundly defeated on Winter Island. What are your thoughts on Chapter 1081? Leave your answers in the comments section. If you like the chapter, press that subscribe button. If you don't like the chapter, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button, because this took time and effort to make.